All right, ladies and gentlemen. Normally I do not buy these. I like the older American stuff, but this was in the dollar bin at the pawn shop. I bought 5 9/16 open end box end wrenches and this. Actually 4 boxes. I bought 5 items for $4. So I got 80 cents into this. And it works. I don't see, I think it's like 90 tooth or maybe 102 tooth. I've never had one of these apart. So I'm gonna take it apart and see what it looks like. Kind of looks like one of the one I took apart a, these are Torx bits too. I took one of these apart not long ago, or not one of these. I took a, what brand was that? Cobalt. And this is what it reminds me of. Uh-oh, we got a little screw right there. Let's see what we got here. I didn't even see that. Thought it was push pin. Well, all right, let me see if I've got something smaller. All right, I'm going to use an Allen screw on it. Yep. Maybe. Yeah, it's coming out. And it's a, check this out, it's a 0.05. Guess what? Bought this out of a pawn shop for $1, oh, I don't know, a year or so ago. Never used it. Had it, thinking I was going to take it to work, but wound up keeping it here. Check that out. All right. And they have some blue Loctite on them. Okay. No rubber gasket. It's got a, looks like a compressed washer spring. It's actually not bad made. Look at that. Fine tooth, man. This thing, it's mint condition. You can see, I'll show you. The teeth are in really good shape. No wear marks. So, this thing's pretty much brand new. I like it. Not often do you run across something for 80 cents. Let's take the, paw, oh, wait a minute, maybe I can get, I don't want that spring come shooting out at me. Whoa, and it did. Hang on, I saw it. Let me get this spring. Spring comes shooting out right there. It comes shooting out at me. I was hoping this would come out without a, I should have took that out first, stupid. I've never had one of these apart, so bear with me. Actually, it's in good shape. They use oil, looks like, from the factory, not grease. Yeah, they use a light, like a light thin oil. It's in actually really good shape. For 80 cents, it's well worth the money. I'm not complaining. Not complaining a bit. Okay, before I go too much further, let me grab the magnet. Put this and the screws on the magnet so I don't lose it. And then give this thing a good wash here. Let's get a little carburetor cleaner down inside there. Clean the back side up here. might even throw a light polish on this thing. Why not? Just a little practice. And the inside's excellent. Look at that. It's still got the polish on the inside. Actually, it's well made. You know, I don't know what Pittsburgh, what model this is, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. It's got, let's look at this teeth, this paw here. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4. You can count that as 5. I mean, they're in good, makes good contact. You can't, yeah. It's not bad. I'm looking at it, sorry. It's not bad at all. Huh. I kind of expected to see a little cheap on parts, but not bad at all. I'm wondering if this, sometimes you can get, I'm wondering, let me grab another magnet. Sometimes you can get, you push this in deep enough that you can hit that cavity and you can pull the ball bearing out. I don't know if I can on this one. No. God, I got fibers, metal fibers all over everything. I was hoping I could get the ball bearing. There's a spring on this rod, but I can't get it out. Doesn't matter, don't need to. I was just going to show you if I could. Man, press, if I can just get hard, I don't think it'll go any further. No. All right, well, that shot that idea. This thing's really nice shape. Spam call. Yeah, I like this. This is all right. I'm gonna put it back together. I'm gonna use grease. I know they used oil from the factory, but I'll use grease. I thought about taking this to work and put it in my spare toolbox, but I just might not do that. It's actually pretty nice. Wonder if this is plastic. Oh, that's metal. It's a pop metal. All right. That's even better. Huh. I have to look online and see what one of these sell. Really not a bad buy for 80 cents. All right, let me go throw a quick polish. You guys don't need to see that part. I won't take but like 2 or 3 minutes just to see what it does. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's put this silly thing back together. Probably should put this in. Since I've never had one of these apart, I am not really sure. It's kind of made like an old, well, it was made kind of like the Craftsman pattern or the Proto pattern. Yeah, doesn't matter. We'll just put it together. I am going to use grease. Yeah, somebody's not going to like that, but it's my tool, my rules. You got your tool, you do it the way you want to. I prefer grease just because it lasts longer. This is Mobile One grease, synthetic. We have used it. I've been in the same facility for 35 years and we've been using the same grease for 35 years, so I don't have a problem with it. These actually fit really snug in there. That's kind of cool. Now I got to make sure, I guess it shows on the paw which way it fits, which is kind of interesting. These are serviceable. I like the way it's. Now, do this without losing the spring. Okay. I wonder if that should sit down a little bit more. Yeah. Hang on, let me use this pick here. Let's try something here. Just flip it over. So it'll find its own. Yeah, it'll find its own. So I compress the other side that I just put in. Yeah, let's compress. Let's do this. Okay, switch it to the other side. That side's compressed. The big side of the spring is cone shaped, so the big side goes to the main body. Do this without losing the spring. I probably could have left that selector out. Yeah, see, those springs find their own. I'm holding my thumb over it so it doesn't pop out there. See? They'll find their own groove. They'll find their own spot. What I could have done too was put the spring and the paws in and then slid this in. You know what, I don't see how this fits. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to slide this in the middle. I moved the selector to the middle. That way this can come out and go in easier. There's a little grease on the bottom. Let me get some more grease. If you ever rebuild a snap-on ratchet, if you can find parts for one, or J.H. Williams, they sell that super lube, or they sell, the kit comes with a little tube of super lube, white lithium, or kind of a cloudy, clear lithium, I guess you can call it. But anyways, that's what they use. God, I got fuzz on my brush. Put a little bit, any metal contact I'm putting a little bit of grease. Now, it'll drop in because I still have it in the halfway point. If you don't have it halfway, it's just like the other ones with the paws, like the Protos. You can't, it doesn't, so you slide it to one side so the gear makes contact, holds it in place. Now, you just put this little ring on there, set that on there. Man, this is easy. This is a really nice. So, I am going to use a little Loctite, just like they did. Like I said, it's not a high dollar ratchet by any means. I mean, really expensive, but it's actually well made. Can't complain. Make sure I start this straight, not crooked. There we go. Stupid bugs. Let me before I tighten them all down super tight. I shouldn't. Probably should put a little bit, put everything together. This has to have a little bit of play. Perfect. Almost can't hear it with the grease. Almost cannot hear it with the grease. Let me go look, see how much one of these costs. Be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I could not find this exact model with the thumb release. Anyways, doesn't matter. $15 to $19, $15.99 to $19.99, I don't care. I got it for 80 cents, I don't care. You know, you can't really complain when you get something cheap. I was just curious as what they charge. I don't go to Harbor Freight. I don't buy tools, new tools at all anymore. Only reason I go to Harbor Freight, it's either get cut off wheel or polishing compound or something like that, or gloves. All right, let's see what we got here. Polished, I did a sucky job. I only spent like 9 minutes, and I probably should have went back over and went and did a better job. I've got a new, I got a new pad coming, and I have a 1000 grit fiber pad coming. Something else too, a Scotch-Brite wheel for a grinder. But anyways, I got 80 cents. Nice tool, works good, cheap. If you find these, I'd pick it up. It's worth the money. The insides are really nice. Gotta have a Torx and at least T8 for these two, and then this one you have to have a .05, and I used a Allen, .05 Allen on it. So not a bad little tool. I was kind of impressed on the inside on this. It's a fine tooth. I'm not a big fan of fine tooth just because the torque, you can't put the torque on these fine teeth like you can a 36 or a 60 tooth. Well, that's just common sense, I guess. But anyways, I would buy this, definitely would buy this over the Cobalt. Cobalt sucks, hand down. I hate the Cobalt. It's just, I have no love of them. But first one I've taken apart, like I said, it was in the parts, the dollar bin at the pawn shop, and usually everything Pittsburgh goes into the dollar bin. There's a few times I've found some $5 stuff, but usually it's a pipe wrench or a big crescent or something like that. But this one pawn shop here in town, their prices have gone way up. I tried to buy a Craftsman flex head ratchet, and it was probably like a late 1960s or 70s model, and they wanted 25 and would not come down. So I left it. I can buy them all day long, flea market for 10 bucks. So anyways, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down. No plastic parts, well made. It was oiled, still had it look like the original oil. I greased it. I think it's good. Subscribe if you like. Tell me what you think. Would you have bought it for 80 cents? That's what I got in it. Y'all have a good day.